Shri DNV Senthil Kumar ji.
Vanakkam, Chairperson sir. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to speak on the demand for grants under the Ministry of Railways. Much was expected from this government regarding the infrastructure and development of railways, including laying of new lines, the doubling, the electrification and freight corridors. But unfortunately, the state of Tamil Nadu has been neglected and the due importance has not been given. Not only now, we have been seeing this happen for the past 6 to 7 years that Tamil Nadu Railways has been neglected and much importance has not been given. So the new lines which have been promised already, around 10 lines, we would like to know what is the status. The state has been awaiting for these 10 new lines for a very long time. The Chennai Mahabalipuram Kadalur is being kept in abeyance. The status of the Dindivanam Nagari new line project connecting Viluppuram, Velur, Thiruvannamalai, Tiruvallur with Chittur, the new railway line along ECR between Karaikudi, Kanyakumari via Thoothukudi, Tiruchendur, Rameswaram that will provide an alternate route to Thoothukudi, Tiruchendur, Kudangulam and Kanyakumari. The Karaikudi, Thoothukudi via Ramanathapuram line, the Ramanathapuram Kanyakumari line, the Tirunelveli Shankarankoil line, the Vilayanallur Nagarkoil Chettikulam line and the Erode Palani line. There are a lot of announcements which mislead the people. The allocation of the budget for Tamil Nadu is especially very low. The projects are getting inordinate delays due to lack of funds. There is a big threat of privatization of corridors which the taxpayers' money is being taken to award to the private players overnight over a platter. There is no sense of any announcement before that such line is going to be privatized. For example, after the COVID, we had one line which runs from Metupalayam to Kunnur, that is to Ooty. That line, overnight it was just being privatized and there had been like train hostesses and then there was a big uproar in Tamil Nadu, what is happening. Then again the government came back and said, this is a trial method which we had given for a private company for them to think. So there are only after giving such opposition from voice that they are going back on such statements. So this has to be taken back. The government is planning to privatize 13 new routes in Tamil Nadu. 6 are originating from the station Tambaram and Tambaram station is also being planned to privatize. I would like to bring to notice that DMK, which is facing elections and which we are very confident of coming to power, will oppose it tooth and nail with all our might to save the railways and the rights of employees and common citizens, at least in Tamil Nadu. So regarding in my constituency, Dharmapuri, I have been requesting for a long time an elevator, an escalator, because the problem lies not with us. They say that only we have a certain number of footfall, can we give an escalator. But the train which is supposed to stop at platform number 1 stops at platform number 2. So the old people are made to cross the bridge which they are not able to. We are asking two things. One, to stop the train at platform number 1. If you are not able to stop because they say that there is a 5-minute delay if they stop at platform number 1. If you are not able to do that, then the onus lies on you to provide an alternative of escalator. They said do it with the MP Lads fund. Of course, the 2 years the MP Lads fund is also not there. What we are requesting is, it is not our fault, it is the railway's fault which is not stopping a thing. So, we request the ministry to consider an elevator at the Dharmapuri station. And whenever we go to the railways, they give a very statement saying that the state government, it lies in the hands of the state government if you get clearance from state government. But there is a bridge, overlying bridge over the railways in Adiyaman Kotai in Dharmapuri in my constituency, where 2 blocks of bridge just have to be constructed and it has been 3 years since no work has been done. The state government has finished its work and there are instances of people using the bridge, they have gone and then when the 2 blocks are not there, they have met with fatal accidents and lives have been lost. So these 2 blocks, I don't know what is obstructing or what is not allowing this government to place the 2 blocks of bridge for the 3 years. Then we need a stoppage at Bommidi, which I have been requesting for a long time, where the vegetables can be transported. There has been a train from Mettur to Chennai which has been stopped and we would like to again restart the train. Sir, a very important issue regarding Dharmapuri Morpur station line, which has been pending and the fund has been allocated for 358 crores, for which the Minister of Railways, Piyush had flown down by helicopter to Dharmapuri just before 2019 elections, and he had laid the foundation stone. The stone just lays there. I have been approaching and running from post to pillar for this. The allocation of 358 crores was already allocated in the state budget, in the union budget for railways in 2017-18, and the foundation stone was laid in 2019. I have met the DRM, I have met the general manager, I have met the CEO and the board chairman, I have met the MOS for railways, late Suresh Angari, and the railway minister. I have been going around, but there is no remedy being given at all. Sir, it is a 28 plus 8 kilometer line, which survey for 28 kilometers being done. What I am requesting the railway ministers just to finish the other 8 kilometer survey. When we go to the district administration, they are ready to form a committee. But the railways is also supposed to give a committee for them to survey, because the 8 kilometer line comes in under construction from the town. So we need an alternate line. The district administration is ready, but they do not have funds. So all the 10 lines which I have told in for the Tamil Nadu, most of them have been just allocated rupees 1,000 only. So with the 1,000 rupees, how are they to go along with the survey and other things? At least let them not do what we request, what the DMK requests. At least what the BJP has come, what they have come and done, what they have laid the foundation stones. At least why do not they start those works? That is our demand, and I don't know where to get an answer from, because I have met everybody and the work is not going. The district administration says that only if the railways allot a fund can we go along with the survey. So they say the land acquisition, other things. Of course, we are very confident that we will come to power and those things will be taken care of. But we need the railways to give at least some importance and some fund so that the survey can be done and the work can be speeded up and process can be taken up. So we would like to introduce a pilgrimage circuit and a tourist circuit in Tamil Nadu, and to expand the metro rails which we are given as election promises in Tiruchi, in Madurai and in Salem. And last week the High Court judge in Chennai, he has made an observation saying that the cleanliness of the railways has to be upgraded. There are many rats roaming about within the coaches, and then the blankets and bed sheets. This is not an observation made by me, it's made by High Court judge. I hope the government takes it into consideration. And the common man is being affected because of the platform tickets. This has been upgraded to a very high level and it should be brought back so that the common man is not a thing. And coming to social justice, which is very core to our heart for DMK, and this thing, which we have promised manual scavenging to be taken away from Tamil Nadu as soon as we come to power. I would like to request the railways, whenever we raise the issue of manual scavenging to the railways, they easily pass on the buck to saying that it is the contractors. Please have a very keen watch on the contractors and see to that no manual scavenging takes place in railway lines, and that if such things take place, to cancel the contract, because manual scavenging has to be eradicated from this country, and it is a very, very long time with so much of inventions of science and technology that there are new methods of which many countries are taking up for manual scavenging to eradicate, and hope this government please lay emphasis on eradication of manual scavenging from railways. Thank you, sir, for giving me this opportunity.